What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a little sit down chit-chatty video that I'm really excited about because in the beginning of anyone's fitness journey, it's so confusing as to what you're supposed to be doing, what are the right things that you're supposed to be doing, what are the wrong things that you're not supposed to be doing, and sometimes it's really hard to navigate on your own. So I just wanted to share with you my top 5 mistakes that I made in the beginning of my fitness journey, and I just kind of wanted to talk about them with you guys because maybe there are mistakes that you're currently making or you've also made, and if you haven't made them yet, then they're tips to kind of avoid. So let's go ahead and get started. If you're new to my channel, make sure you go and hit the subscribe button. I post lots of fun, different kinds of videos, some health, some fitness, some nutrition, some try-on hauls, so quite a bit of variety in terms of the videos that I post on my channel, but I'd love for you to become part of my YouTube fam. My first tip that I wanted to mention is that you do not need to restrict yourself to see results. When I first decided that I wanted to start eating healthier, I wanted to start to see some changes physically with my body, I thought that I had to restrict myself not only from calories but also from the foods that I love to see the results that I wanted to see. And that led me into such an unhealthy relationship with food because it really kind of put me in this cycle of feeling like I had to restrict myself, and then I would just go all out and overeat and binge eat, and it was just this constant cycle that I was living in because I just kept restricting myself. I'd usually do okay during the week, and then on the weekends I would just go nuts and go all out and eat everything, and it just did not create this healthy relationship with food. So my first tip to you is do not restrict yourself. You can 100% enjoy all of the foods you love, of course in moderation, without losing your progress. And I know that because I do that on a daily basis. I literally just had a bowl of ice cream before sitting down to film this video, and I also had ice cream yesterday, but I didn't go all out and eat the whole tub because I restricted myself days prior. So it's all about allowing yourself to have those foods, but having them in moderation. My second mistake that I made in my fitness journey was thinking that I needed to have really, really complicated workouts. Complicated in the fact that I felt like I had to do a ton of different exercises every single time I went to the gym. I felt like I had to work out 7 days a week. I felt like I had to be there for 2 hours. And let me tell you, for somebody who is working out about 3 to 4 times per week right now for 45 minutes roughly, I am still maintaining my body. You do not have to go to the gym every single day and be there for hours to see results. And oftentimes, honestly, what you need to spend more time focusing on than busting butt in the gym for hours and hours is just look a little bit deeper into your nutrition. You can probably make some minor tweaks with your nutrition to allow you to see better results than what you would see from working out a crazy absurd amount. It is just not necessary, and in fact, I highly suggest you do not work out 7 days a week because your body needs that time to rest and recover. So do not overdo it in the gym. It's not necessary, and it's probably not pushing you that much closer to your goals. Okay, this next tip is one that really, really hits home for me because I always was trying to figure out what are other people doing for their nutrition, what are other people doing for their training plan, and I want you to know that the third mistake that I made in my fitness journey is that I thought that I needed to have the exact same plan as my girlfriend or one of the girls that I followed on Instagram or one of the girls that I watched on YouTube. And I want you to know that everyone's body is so different. There is no one size fits all for figuring out what is going to be best for you and your body because there's so many different factors that go into this. So I want you to know that you don't need to compare your nutrition to your best friend's nutrition or to my full day of eating. You need to figure out what works best for you and your body. And I know that that's not easy. Yes, sometimes it's easier to just copy what somebody else is doing, but that necessarily may not give you the best results. There's kind of two things that can happen if you try to like copy somebody else's like lifestyle or like workouts or nutrition. And the first one is that it may not actually be sustainable for you and your lifestyle. Let's say your friend works out 6 days a week, but you go to school full time and you work full time, and you know in the back of your head that there is absolutely no possibility that you can go to the gym 6 days per week, but you try to copy her workout plan and then you end up failing because it's not well suited for you and your lifestyle. So that's one of two things that can happen if you try to copy somebody else's like lifestyle, workouts, nutrition, whatever it may be. It may just not be sustainable for you and your body. The second thing is that your body may not respond the way that you want it to. Let's say your friend is eating like, I don't know, just to spit a random number out there, 2,000 calories per day, and you try to copy her eating the same foods, hitting 2,000 calories per day. That might not be the quantity of food that your body needs to maybe lose weight or gain weight, depending on whatever your goals may be. You have to figure out what works best for you and your lifestyle. And I'm not saying that this is easy. I know it's not easy, but that's why sometimes like hiring somebody to help you, hiring a coach, or downloading guides or ebooks or whatever it is to kind of seek out that information that's really specific to you can really help you move forward in your journey, because you can absolutely figure all of these things out on your own. It's just going to take more time than if you hire somebody to help you do it. And honestly, do not be afraid to reach out and ask for help. Earlier this year, I worked with a trainer because I wanted accountability, I wanted support, I wanted to up-level my knowledge, and there's no shame in reaching out and asking for help, because it doesn't matter where you are in your journey, there's always more to learn. Okay, my fourth mistake that I made in my fitness journey was trying different diets, trying different cleanses, trying different detox. None of these things worked. And this almost kind of ties back into my first mistake that I made in my fitness journey. And that's like restricting yourself, which essentially that's what diets do. They restrict you from foods that you love or specific food groups or whatever it may be. And it basically causes you to either go crazy or end up falling in that same cycle that I was talking about before. So I want you to know that you do not need a diet, you do not need a cleanse or a detox or whatever to see results. You can make massive progress just by cleaning up your nutrition and still incorporating the foods that you love in moderation, while like really achieving that balance that I know you've been looking for. Don't get me wrong, sometimes diets do work for people, but generally speaking, for majority of people, they don't work and they're only hindering your relationship with food. The fifth mistake that I made in my fitness journey is comparing myself to other people. And I am sure that you have felt this at some point in your fitness journey, because we're human and it's natural to look at ourselves and look at the person next to us or the person in the gym or the person you see on Instagram and compare yourself. But you really need to remind yourself that like we are all at such different points in our fitness journey, and maybe you're just new to starting your fitness journey. You cannot compare your chapter 1 to somebody else's chapter 10, because maybe they've been working out for like 5, 10, 15 years and it's taken them that long to get to where they are today. So don't compare yourself, because you don't know what it's taken the person on the other end to get to where they are. And don't be discouraged by the fact that it has taken them time to get there, because let's be real, any time you want to see progress, it takes time. So don't be discouraged. Really try to like put up your blinders and like stay in your own lane and focus on yourself and focus on getting those things done daily that you know that are going to move you forward in your journey. And try not to compare yourself to other people, because everyone's at a different point in their journey. If anything, try to use that as inspiration. It's okay to feel inspired by other people, but if you're finding yourself like comparing, like, why can't I have that? Why can't I look like that? Which we all do, and I still do sometimes. Do not worry, I am human human too. But really just try to like use the other people around you as inspiration. And if you are finding that like maybe you're following people on Instagram who don't inspire you or who actually discourage you, like unfollow them. If they're not doing any good in your life, like why are you following them? So try your best to avoid comparisonitis because it's a really deep, dark rabbit hole to kind of fall down. So these are my top 5 mistakes that I made when I first started my fitness journey. I've been through these things and I do not want you to go through these things, but if you have gone through them, know that you are not alone and we are all human. We all make mistakes and you learn. Anytime you make a mistake, you learn and you grow. So I hope you found this helpful. If you did, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. It only takes 2 seconds to do and it really helps support me and my channel. And let me know in the comments below, what video do you guys want to see next? I can't wait. I feel on fire with YouTube right now and I just want to film. So let me know what video you want to see next and I would love to make that for you. So I hope you have an amazing rest of your day and thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. Take care. Bye.